I'm just going to lay this out for you because I don't know any other way to explain it. There's a place called Executive, what is it?
Medicine of
Texas. All right. Dr. Walter Gammon and I, and along with his wife Judy Gammon, have done radio shows together. That's their show, and it's called Staying Young. Well, Dr. Gammon has this test that they wanted me to come take, and it's an executive physical, isn't it?
That's right.
And how does it compare to the president?
Well, the president gets one of these physicals once a year. It's a physical that takes more than half a day, and it's really in depth.
In depth how? Like, what do you do? Like,
well, gosh, we start with a 24-page questionnaire that the patient fills out ahead of time, and we go over, and then they come in for a physical, and we go over every inch of their body. And they get a treadmill test, a fitness test, they get body scans.
I have failed already. If I do this test, you will put the casket next to the treadmill.
No, we won't. No, we won't. We'll get rid of the casket for you, Susie.
I will be, all right, now go on. Then do you go in a tube or anything, and does it look at your spleen, and do you do blood tests and all that?
Sure, we do 85 blood tests. We put you through a body scanner. We find out everything about you. We know more about you when we're done than you know about yourself.
Oh my gosh, it's that intense?
Yes, it is.
What is the benefit of it? Maybe it scares me that I would think, but I don't want to know all that stuff. What's the benefit?
Well, knowledge is power. If you know what you got, you can prevent problems. You can prevent the heart attack. If you have, for example, we often do a virtual colonoscopy, and on the CAT scan machine, you know, colon cancer is virtually 100% preventable. Yet everyone wants to put their head in the ground and forget about it. But it's preventable. Heart disease can be prevented. You could have early diabetes. You can prevent getting diabetes and dying young. All these things are preventable. You just got to know about it ahead of time.
And I've had multiple colonoscopies. You know, I have, because I did have a polyp one time. I went in for emergency surgery, and they found it then, so I've had a lot of them. And I'm pretty good, but I'm going to ask you something. This is really different than when your intern or your GP says, it's time for your physical, and we go in there and we do this and we do that, and then we have a little blood.
Right.
And we're not really getting all the benefits, are we?
No, no. I mean, the regular physical is constrained by insurance. You know, what will insurance pay for? And, you know, health insurance companies are there to make a profit. So they'll use any excuse at all to say, well, you don't really need this. You don't need that. Maybe this isn't cost effective. You know what that word cost effective means?
What?
It means that we don't need to do this test because not too many people will die from it. You know, they look at...
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, they look at, you know, is it worth it to do this?
On this age person, da-da-da-da.
Right.
They look at all that.
Right. At executive medicine, we throw that out the window.
You do?
Yeah, our life, we want everyone to live. We don't have any acceptable mortality rate.
Let me ask you something, because men do this a lot. I think, I'm making a blanket statement here. Men don't like to go in to doctors, I don't think, the way women do. I think we go for companionship. And maybe, you know, I mean, I don't know why we go, but we do. But men all say it's fee generated. If they're going to find it, it's fee generated. That's not true, is it?
No, no. I mean, once we get guys in the office and get them comfortable, they're on board with everything.
Well, we're going to bring a guy into you who is going to get that executive physical. And his name is Stuart Boswell, and he's our producer.
We're looking forward to it.
I know it.
We got marked in the calendar with big red circles. We're looking for you, Stuart.
Listen, I'm telling you, this is an amazing test. And I know that probably many of you are wondering what the cost would be. And I'm going to ask you this. I know I'm taking more time, but Dr. Gammon, I do want to ask you this. With Obamacare and all the things that are coming out, people are reluctant to go get anything done medically because we're afraid we don't have insurance, or we're afraid it's not going to pay for it. What do you say to us doubters?
Yeah, so yes, it costs money. You do have to file your own insurance. But the thing is, in the long run, it's going to save you a lot of money because we're going to find things ahead of time. We're going to prevent problems. And in the long run, you're going to save money. In fact, we've had people have their life insurance premiums reduced because we've made them healthier.
Really?
Yes, that's really happened.
So this is all about prevention.
It's all about prevention, the ultimate in prevention.
And early detection.
Early detection, prevention, and in the long run, you're going to save money.
All right, I like that. When I'm 80, I'll come get on that treadmill.
Okay,
in
you
a
got
wheelchair.
it. Okay.
When we come back, we'll take a behind-the-scenes look at how McShann Florist works their magic this time of year. We'll take you live to McShann right after this.